We're back on the Chef You and I with Tim Campbell, the Mustard Man, right?
Yeah.
You have to get me one of those aprons, buddy. I love it.
I think you know a guy.
I know a guy. And also, I hear you're going to have kind of like hats, visors.
Working on some visors.
Oh, good. And you've got recipe cards. You got it all.
Trying. We're trying.
So now what we're going to do is the Simply Horsey Salad.
Yes.
Now, we actually are using spinach, and we're using actually the Caesar salad type of lettuce, okay? And that's a Caesar.
Right.
And then we've got spinach. We also have a half a cup of your horsey mustard, right?
Yes.
We have tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. We have Edmonds. We couldn't find the fresh ones, so we used dried ones. We have pomegranate, and we have almonds and lemon juice and lemon and pepper. So the first thing that we're going to do is you're doing that. I'm going to make the dressing while you do that, because then you mix everything together, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to add a half of cup of Simply Horsey mustard.
Right.
And I'm going to mix it in here, right? Mm-hmm. And this is going to be so delicious. I can't wait to try this. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. All right. That looks good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add our 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I did fresh lemon juice, right?
Yes.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a teaspoon of lemon and pepper, a couple shakes of that, right?
Yes.
And then we're going to, I think that's it, of lemon juice, lemon pepper. I'm not going to add any more salt to it.
Right.
Okay. And then what we're going to do is we stirred it up, right? Stirred it up. And now I want you to add the spinach.
Perfect.
Thank you. And I'm going to cut up these tomatoes for you while you're doing that.
Excellent.
And they say to half the tomatoes, so we're doing that. And I love these kind of tomatoes, don't you, Tim? They're so good. Cherry tomatoes. I grew them one year. Let me tell you something. You know my friend Pat, that's the person that actually
connected us.
And I have to tell you a funny story. She had to save my tomato plants because they almost died on my back porch, unfortunately. And she made them survive, and she brought them back to me, and we ate a lot of cherry tomatoes. She does a garden every year in Fairfield, where she lives. And she cans things, and she does all kinds of stuff. So now, I think you're about ready to put those in.
Right.
All right. Here you go. And we're going to do all of these. That looks good. Right. There you go. It all depends upon how many tomatoes you like to use in your salads.
I like a little grape tomato.
I do too. So we did that. And here you go. All right. And I don't know, this year's supposed to be kind of strange. We had an El Nino, right?
Okay.
Now we're going to have an El Nino. That means there may be more hurricanes this year, right?
I hope not.
I hope not either. So now what we're going to do, Tim, is we're going to add these wonderful Edmonds. And then we're going to add the pomegranate. Okay, well, that's going to be so good.
Oh, it's looking
right?
good now.
And then we're going to add these sliced almonds or slivered almonds, right? Mm-hmm. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, add those. And then we're going to add our dressing. How about that? Now, what we want to do is we're going to pour this dressing on, Tim.
Okay.
Let's just move this over here. Just move that. And then we're going to put it in a beautiful, beautiful bowl. And we're going to serve it tonight. How about that?
Can't wait.
Can't wait. So let's just do that. Doesn't that look gorgeous? I love it. That looks beautiful. Okay, and then we're going to put this in a nice bowl, a better bowl. Okay?
Perfect.
So that was really simple. Let me go through the ingredients one more time, Tim. We have tossed green salad for 2 to 4, spinach. We used Caesar salad leaves, spinach, Edmonds that were shelled, grape tomatoes sliced, dried pomegranate seeds, and slivered almonds. And then the dressing was a half a cup of Simply Horsey mustard, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, 3 good shakes of lemon and pepper, a teaspoon of salt if you want it. Shake well. And we already did all of this, and we're ready to go. We want to serve that. So guess what? we have our roll-ups, and I'm going to put those on a beautiful plate. And what we're going to do, Tim, is we're going to put the whole thing together, and we're going to sit down and have a beautiful dinner.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back on the Chef You and I with Tim Campbell and myself, Catherine Raker, the Mustard Man, and the Chef You and I. We'll be right back. We're back on the Chef You and I, and you know, this is the part I love the most, Tim. This is the piece de resistance. And we have your lovely wife, Annette, who actually helped me do all the prep work. And Annette, you want to turn to the camera and say hi? And she's your right-hand person, isn't
Absolutely.
she?
No
Without her, you couldn't have done this, right?
No doubt about it.
That's for sure. Well, let's just go over everything that we did. First of all, just a second, we have the pork chops that we did. We did the potato salad. We did the beautiful roll-ups, and we did the salad. So let's dig in and try it. So you want to pass that around and let everybody try it? Because I'm dying to try it. Whoa. I can't wait either. I cannot wait. This was so much fun. And our viewers should send us, and can I have your plate, Annette? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do this. And the best part of this is that we're now in grilling season, right? Correct. Here we go. Right. And if you want to take a pork chop and try it yourself, so you can tell us if it tastes that really wonderful flavor that you thought it was going to do. And we'll go there. But you know what? Annette, I have to try these roll-ups. Now, you make these all the time, right?
We've made them before, yes. And the mustards, the various mustards, we just use this
as a dipping sauce?
Dipping sauce, or we can pour it on top of it.
I'm going to try this with it and see what it tastes like. Delicious.
Good.
All right.
Now, tell us what you think. Good. Perfect.
I don't think you guys are getting any of these. I think
You're
I'm
not?
taking the rest of them.
What do you think of the potato salad?
It's really good.
Out of this world, right?
Really good.
And I just want to try one of the wonderful salad. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. I want to thank both Tim and Annette Campbell, the Mustard Man Tim, for coming and joining us and doing this beautiful, wonderful meal. We were at Jungle Jim's, and I was so excited that we got to film there while you were demonstrating, and now we're at the table eating that wonderful product.
Absolutely.
Okay, and we'll see you next time on the Chef You and I. Would you give your website out?
Yeah, you can send us happily send us recipes to themustardman.net.
All right, and you can also order, if you don't have it in your area, you can order actually the mustard from you, correct?
Correct.
All right, and we want to thank you all, and don't forget to go to thechefyouandi.com, and you can get the recipes there too, Tim.
Absolutely.
And bon appetit, thank you all, and we'll see you next time on the Chef You and I, and we'll see you soon.